What if I tell you that your proposal is a reason you've not been able to get jobs on Upwork? I lost my client, my biggest and longest client, 2 weeks ago. At first, I was shocked because I haven't really been applying for jobs on Upwork since I started working with him. Pay was good, it was good money, I was comfortable and all of that. So I didn't really apply for jobs. And losing that client right after my wedding, it threw me off guard because I really did not expect it. Now I had to now take my mind to what do I do next? What is the next step for me? How can I get another client to replace this client? And in exactly 2 weeks, I got another client on Upwork. Now, here is what I did. I changed the way we apply for jobs. The typical way we apply for jobs, I changed it. I changed the whole cover letter thing. I changed everything. So here is a template I use that I think you can use if you want to get a client on Upwork. Most of these people already know your name. They've already seen it on your profile. So there's no use starting your cover letter with my name is. That is number one. Number two, we've passed the phase or the stage of starting an Upwork proposal with dear hiring manager or dear ma, dear sir. We've passed that phase. A simple hello there, hi there, we do the trick. Instead of starting your cover letter trying to introduce yourself, it's important you start your cover letter telling the client what they need. Now, to do this, you ought to have gone through the job post carefully. This is not for people who use AI. I'm sorry. If you use AI, it's probably going to give you a generic response unless you have actually conditioned and trained your AI to give you proposals based on these templates, not a generic template. It will just give you the regular templates everybody is using. The first paragraph should be you telling the client what they need. You have gone through the job post, you've seen, oh, this could be their problem, this could be why they want to hire this person. Let's say, for instance, person wants to hire a social media manager, and you could start the proposal by saying, in recent times, most people forget that content is beyond just posting. It's about strategically positioning yourself to maybe strategically positioning yourself to stand out to your target audience. It's about speaking to one person, solving that one person's problem. It's not about just posting for the sake of it. It's about addressing your clients or your customers directly. And that is where most social media management strategies flop because everyone is focused on posting consistently rather than posting strategically. This is your first paragraph. There is no way that client will not want to read further. Now, the second paragraph, you can now introduce yourself. I am Sophia. I have been a social media manager for 2 years, and these are the results I have gotten. In my just concluded job, I helped this client increase their follower count from 200 to 4,000 committed followers. Note how I did not just say 4,000 followers, but 4,000 committed followers. And I will go ahead to now say I helped them build a community, because the only way a business is going to survive online is if they have a community that feels like a cult. They have a community that feels like a cult. That's the only way they will survive online. So I'm going to let them know that I helped them build a community, not just followers. Do you understand? Now, in my third paragraph, I will now go ahead to say how I can replicate the same result for them and how I will approach this job if I were to get hired. I can conclude by making them an offer. Say, for the first 1 week, I will do a free job, or I will do a free audit for their page or something. I can just make them an offer in my conclusion. Then, yours faithfully, warmly, Sophia Jomani. Very simple, very straightforward, but very impactful. Now, this is the exact template I followed, and that's how I was able to get a job. I was 2 weeks after losing my biggest client, basically. And I think if you follow this exact template, you should have a client by the end of this month, basically. And it doesn't have to be just for Upwork. You can use this when you're sending your cold DMs and your cold emails. You're not just introducing yourself, you're not just trying to tell them who you are. Take the focus away from you as a person and let the focus be the clients, their needs, their pain points, what you can do to solve that pain point, not who you are and what you can offer. I hope this helps. See you in my next video.